Are you tired of walking around with dry, chapped, and sore lips? We've been there, and in this video, we will reveal some science-backed ways to keep your lips moisturized, glowing, and healthy. Have you ever wondered why our lips tend to dry out faster than, for example, the cheeks or forehead? The answer is pretty simple, and it all comes down to how our body works. Unlike most parts of our skin, lips don't have oil glands. What does that mean? Well, these glands play a key role in keeping our skin moisturized and hydrated, so without them, our lips naturally have an easier time drying out. Additionally, the skin on our lips is super thin. To give you a comparison, think about the skin on your palms or the soles of your feet. It's thick and strong. Now, lips are the exact opposite. They're delicate and highly sensitive. That's why cold weather, wind, or even hot sun can leave our lips feeling rough and chapped, and that's exactly why you need to treat your lips with extra care. One of the easiest ways to keep our lips soft is by making sure to drink plenty of water. Our body needs water to keep every part of us hydrated, including our lips. When we're drinking enough water, it shows. Our lips feel softer and look more plump. You probably knew that already, but you would be surprised how many people forget about this easy step. Next up, you have to exfoliate your lips regularly. Exfoliation is like giving your lips a reset, where the old skin cells are removed and the fresh, glowing ones underneath are revealed. But with our lips being as delicate as they are, it's essential to know how to exfoliate properly. First off, why do we even need to exfoliate our lips? Over time, factors like harsh weather, certain foods or drinks, and even everyday activities can lead to a buildup of dead skin cells on our lips. This buildup can make our lips feel rough and prevent them from absorbing moisturizers effectively. Now, when it comes to exfoliating, the key word is gentle. The skin on our lips is thinner and lacks the protective outer layer that the rest of our skin has. This means that using aggressive scrubs or exfoliating too often can do more harm than good. Homemade scrubs can be a great option. Mixing a teaspoon of sugar with a bit of honey can make for a gentle, hydrating scrub. The sugar particles help in sloughing off the dead skin cells, while honey provides moisture to the lips. You might be wondering, how often do you need to exfoliate your lips? Once or twice a week is plenty for most people. Another method is using a soft toothbrush. After ensuring the bristles of the toothbrush are damp and soft, gently move the brush in circular motions over your lips. This method can be especially useful if you're not into the idea of using a scrub or if you find yourself without one. After exfoliating, your lips are now ready for the hydrating treatment. This step is super duper important because exfoliating without moisturizing can actually leave your lips even more dry, as the lips are very vulnerable after exfoliation. Now, what's the best way to moisturize the lips? You may have tried some lip balms that don't really work, and you might have given up on hydrating them. Don't worry, we have some expert advice on exactly which products to use to keep your lips happy. First off, we have products containing shea butter. Shea butter, often found in quality lip balms, have been used for centuries to keep the skin moisturized. And it's not by some random chance. It comes from the shea tree, native to Africa, and it's known to be rich and creamy, providing a protective layer that helps trap in moisture, ensuring our lips remain soft and plump throughout the day. Then there's vitamin E, another gem that's more than just a fancy name on a label. Vitamin E is famous for its anti-aging properties. And guess what? It's a completely natural product that also has been used for centuries when it comes to skin health. It fights off the damaging effects of free radicals, keeping our lips looking youthful and fresh. In addition, it helps with new cell production by boosting collagen in the skin. Hyaluronic acid is also great for keeping the lips moisturized. This ingredient is known for its ability to retain water and moisture in the skin, and it is also famous for being able to hold up to 1,000 times its own weight in water. This makes it an excellent hydrating product, and it's why you'll often find it listed as an ingredient in skincare products, especially moisturizers and serums. If you pair this with a product rich in moisture like Vaseline or some other similar petroleum jelly-based products, you will have a perfect lip care routine. You might be thinking, why? Petroleum jelly is great for moisturizing the lips because it forms a thick barrier, locking in all the good moisture and keeping out the bad drying air, especially during those cold months or super dry days. But it doesn't stop here. Have you ever noticed those annoying tiny cracks or cuts on your lips, especially after a long day out or during winter? Yeah, they're no fun. Slapping on some petroleum jelly can help your skin heal faster. It's like giving your lips a comfy blanket that helps in recovery. Now, while petroleum jelly is a boss at locking in moisture, remember that it isn't adding any new hydration on its own. So, The pro tip? Make sure your lips are a bit damp or apply after using something hydrating. Then layer on the jelly. It'll seal in all that goodness, making it last longer. But wait, if you are someone who loves the outdoors, or even if you're just out and about running errands, there's something else to think about when it comes to protecting your lips. The sun, while great for selfies and beach days, doesn't always get along with our skin, and that includes our lips. Just as we protect our skin with sunscreen, our lips need that extra defense. Lip balms with SPF or sun protection factor are really great if you live in an area with strong sun exposure, because they add an extra layer of protection against harmful UV rays. And trust me, sunburned lips are no fun, not to mention the longer-term damage that sun exposure can cause. Now, when it comes to lip care, sometimes what we don't do is just as important as what we actively do. Mistakes in our lip care routine can sneak in without us even realizing until the damage is done. And while we might be focused on keeping our lips moisturized and protected, some common mistakes we all are guilty of doing can ruin all our progress. For starters, let's talk about licking our lips. It's a habit many of us have, especially when we feel that our lips are starting to get dry. It seems logical, right? Our lips are dry, so adding some moisture by licking them should help. Unfortunately, that's a myth. When the saliva evaporates, it actually strips more moisture from our lips, leaving them even drier than before. So, as tempting as it might be, try to avoid the lip-licking trap. Next up, the charm of long-lasting lipsticks. They promise hours of unsmudged, perfect color, and they often deliver on that promise. But at what cost? Many long-lasting lip products can be incredibly drying, and using them regularly without proper lip care can lead to parched lips. If you're a fan of these products, make sure you give your lips some extra love. Apply a nourishing lip balm before your lipstick, and when you're done for the day, cleanse your lips gently and moisturize them well. Speaking of cleansing, ever had one of those nights where you're just too tired to take off your makeup? We've all been there, but leaving products, especially matte or long-wear ones, on your lips overnight can hinder their natural healing process. It's like trying to breathe with a pillow over your face. Make it a ritual, no matter how sleepy you are, to cleanse and moisturize your lips before hitting the sack. And here's a mistake not many think about, which is breathing through the mouth. Whether it's due to a blocked nose or just a habit, breathing through the mouth can dry out the lips. It's like having a gentle wind constantly blowing over them. If you notice you're a mouth breather, especially at night, it might be worth exploring ways to switch to nasal breathing, not just for your lips, but for overall health. We earlier talked about the importance of drinking water when it comes to having hydrated and healthy lips. But what is as important as drinking? That's right, eating. And what does a lot of food contain? Vitamins, and especially vitamin B and vitamin E, are crucial for lip health. Foods rich in these vitamins include leafy greens, nuts, seeds, and whole grains. They ensure that our lips stay protected from environmental damage and support the natural repair process. Omega-3 fatty acids, often found in fatty fish like salmon, walnuts, and flax seeds, are essential too. They play a role in keeping our skin, including our lips, supple and hydrated. If you're not a fan of fish, there are always supplements available, but it's always best to consult with a professional before starting any new dietary regimen. Now, on the flip side, certain foods and drinks can be dehydrating. You might love that cup of coffee or tea in the morning and an occasional glass of wine in the evening, but remember they can dry out your lips. Balance is the key. For every cup of coffee or tea, match it with a glass of water. Also, let's talk briefly about spicy foods. While they can be delicious and add a kick to our meals, spicy foods can irritate the sensitive skin on our lips. If you're a fan of all things spicy, it might be worth being cautious, especially if you notice your lips reacting after a particularly fiery meal. In conclusion, taking care of our lips doesn't need to be complicated. With a few simple steps and a bit of knowledge, we can all have soft, plump, and beautiful lips both in the hottest times of summer and the coldest times of the winter. So, give your lips the care they deserve and let them shine. What did you think of the advice in the video? Do you agree or disagree? Do you have some lip care secrets that we didn't cover in the video? Did you already use some of the tips covered in this video? Leave a comment below, we really want to hear from you. If you are feeling generous, please like and subscribe to the channel for more content like this in the future. It really helps the channel grow. Together we can bring better skin to everyone. Thanks for watching Meta Health. We wish you a wonderful day. Goodbye.